All right, guys, we are here at ICAST 2022. I'm going to try and find you the 5 best new things on the floor here. So we're gonna start hunting for them, and I'll get back with you when we find something cool.
So this is our new Ladyfish Lure. It's full of some baits and 13 fishing. The way I use this bait, and I've used it quite a bit, is I use a 12-aught owner beast hook. You can also use the VMC hooks. And the reason why I use the 12-aught is I want that hook to be further out, further back, so when the fish inhales it, they get a good grasp on it. For snook fishing, it works pretty good. You'll probably get like, 3 or 4 really good snooks on this before, probably tear out. Depending on the size of the tarpon, a big one, with that violent head shake, you might get 1, 2 at most. But everything eats it.
And you throw that weightless, right? You just
I throw a weight on it.
Oh, you put
Yep.
How much of a weight do you normally use?
I like to throw like a 1/4 ounce.
Okay. Just a little.
Just a little bit. It just helps bring it down. It's a slow retrieve, so the bigger the weight, the better, the faster you can retrieve on it. You can also put a jig head on it. A lot of people will do that. Be careful. Everything likes to eat it. Sharks will definitely go after it, so you might want to use a steel leader. I don't use steel leaders at all, but I also have lost 3 of these already. So.
Right.
Okay, this is pretty cool. I put this on the reels yesterday. This is the boat. Pedal paddleboard. Rudder system. Pedal system. And what do you say, all weighed under like 50 pounds?
50 pounds with the drive.
So yeah, that's pretty light. Wonder how comfortable the inflatable seat is.
Climb up there and sit on it. It's fairly
Yeah, it's firm.
rigid. Yeah.
Probably need a butt pad for that.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool though. That's neat. Oh, this was the one she was like, what?
Yeah. It is weird.
Okay, do you pedal the paddle? You must. You go like this.
This?
Yeah. You put your feet in the pedals. Okay.
That's why it's designed this way.
Yeah. That's it.
Huh.
That's probably going to win strangest entry.
It's kind of cool though.
Yeah.
We should get one. 2,500 bucks.
It'll probably give me what, 10% off?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's called Lawless Lures, and I'm not being impartial just because of the name. It's pretty cool. So tell us about it.
It's not just a brand new lure, it's a new category of bait. It's called a recoil bait. So what you do with this is you cast it out, you're not reeling it in, you're just twitching your rod tip. And every time you do, it's gonna load the lure, and then it releases and it jumps around like a dying bait fish. It gives out all the signal of a dying bait fish. You can hear a click in there as well. But more importantly, the hook set, when you set the hook, it does a 180-degree flip inside the fish's mouth. So when that fish comes up and hits this thing and you set that hook, it drives that hook in there. And if you look, we have a T-bar that's welded to all of our hooks. See that there?
Okay.
And that sits right up in that gill plate, and now that hook can't roll side to side. That hook is loud and proud. Again, that gives it all of that backbone to drive the hook home. It won't roll away from you. And then the tail comes up and acts as a weed guard as well. So it does a lot. It's extremely durable plastic. We have to make these nice and stiff so they do all that action.
Right.
And you can have one of these things last you all summer. It's an amazing bait. I catch 10, 15 fish on one lure. We got them in 3 sizes. This is your 5 1/4. But we also have packs of the 3 1/4. And then if you look in the tank here, we have our 4 1/4. You can fish this thing in so many different ways. When you go straight back with it, it'll flutter like a crankbait. You can fish it top water. You just let your rod tip a little high, and you can drag it across the surface while you're doing it and boil it. We call it boiling the recoil, and we catch tons of top water. It's great.
My concept. So
This is our inline concept. This is the deep, which would be for deeper water, heavier jigs. And then we have the long ranger, which would be lighter jigs, a little more length, more sensitivity. And it's a two-piece rod, no guides. So you have one guide here, right through here, come straight out of the tip, just like that. So what this does is this gives you a natural bend, no tip wraps.
Yeah.
When you're jigging, so if you do get wrapped, it'll just slide off the edge.
Awesome. I do all my slow pitching out of a kayak, so I have a lot of trouble with the wrapping on the end.
Right. So that this would
Yeah, that's pretty cool. The only rods I've seen like that for sabiki rods.
sabiki rods.
Yeah.
That's the most common thing when people see these. They see sabiki rods.
Yeah, that's awesome, man.
This is called the Long Ranger. You got the Long Ranger in the deep, and then they're working on a shorter version, which would be like a 6.6, 6.8.
Yeah, that's what I'd want for the kayaks. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yep. Awesome.
All right. So that's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed seeing these cool new products. I was trying to get stuff, not the regular rods and reels, that, you know, the new stuff from the big companies that everybody shows. I was trying to find some unique things for you guys to see. So I'm going to sign off here, and I will see you back at ICAST tomorrow.